Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's starting race of the Adamant Cup. We are here with the full moon group. We have Starman and Fleury, and we are so very excited. I want to wish everyone a very happy time zone and a very happy St. Patrick's Day. I am joined in the booth by Invenerable, and this is a little different for me being on this side of things. But in addition to it being St. Patrick's Day, it is also my birthday. And I like spending my birthday with the free enterprise community. So I like doing something a little different. So I hope you are all excited. I'm excited. I'm going to do my best.
This is great. We have a wonderful matinee race. So we have a birthday party. I'm sure there'll be an after party later tonight. Check underneath your seats for invitations and the password to get in. We'll see about 8 or 9 of you. No, just playing. But yeah, this is going to be a great match. I'm very excited. This full moon group here has kind of an early leader. Possum Morpheus is up 3-0 in the group, looking very poised to take first place in it. Starman and Fleury. Starman's first match. Fleury's currently broken even, 1-1. These other 5 players in this group, anyone can end up in that runner-up match between second and third place to advance. So lots on the line still in this group. Wide open, anyone can take it. And that's an Edward start. Was that on your birthday wish list?
Yes. I have to admit, I liked the fact that Eddie has become very much a very interesting glass cannon in this flag set because we have left the spoon on. Adamant spoonward is very much a thing that can happen. I always get excited when that does occur. But you and I, we were talking about the fact that because of the objective spread, we only need 5 key items for go mode.
Right, we need the hook to launch the Falcon, we need a Sand Ruby and a package for a couple of terminal character checks, a Baron Key. We got the double dip on Baron Castle today, both the upper throne and the basement throne, and then 2 moon checks via Darkness Crystal. So this could be a very jetty seed. Is this going to be the rare Edward strats in an Adamant Cup groups flag set?
Hey.
We can only hope. We got a Palom partner here, a Mom Bomb at Bigan. The starting kit doesn't look to have a whole lot of damage in it, but it does have a cute little Moon Veil in there to make a fight relatively free at any number of nasty spots.
Ooh, a Moon Veil.
But yeah, this team, not a whole lot of damage to start with. Palom will get his tier 2 spells after basically any boss fight, but doesn't have all that much going for it. Will not surprise me to see both runners head to Troya very quickly to see what the freebie is.
What will Edward give to Edward?
Edward, please take this. The mirror matches are not mirror matches, you know, the mirror encounters are always fun in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
And that is something neither character on this team can wear. Zeus Gauntlet's gonna be nice in the long run, but right now, not really seeing that initial burst of power that we've had in a lot of these suits.
We'll see kind of if we get anything good out of this treasury. We got something for a cane that we do not have.
Well, all of a sudden now you're really hoping that's a cane up on Hobbs.
Yes. Ooh, that would be great. Was that double Charm Claw?
Yep. Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be St. Patrick's Day, not St. Valentine's Day.
Oh,
but
just for alchemy. Double Charm Claw! That's the fun thing with me on the mic. I will indulge every meme. Ooh, we got an Evelyn play.
Yeah, Starman heading down to Evelyn. Fleury going ahead and going to Hobbs. Can Fleury, with that White Lance, knows if there's a cane here, we're in business. We can get rolling. Things aren't going to be too bad. Anyone else here is still kind of rough.
What we're looking for. I like how people refer to, like, end party boys. Oh, party boy!
We do find Party Boy here, but it's a little awkward, right? Because
it's a little awkward.
You have the White Lance, which is a fantastic bit of gear, but Demas resists wholly.
Yes.
So Kane won't quite be doing the work that he normally would here. This might be kind of a slow and onerous fight for Fleury.
He's gonna. Oh, he's probably just gonna stick with the flame lance that Kane came with.
Yeah, probably gonna get actually. It's kind of funny to use a flame lance over the white lance, but it's a situation that merits it. Starman, meanwhile, has found 2 of those trap chests. I didn't know there was an hourglass back in off the side of the throne room. So at least one of these fights will eventually be free once the team can actually survive it. Dragoon Lance and another Zeus Gauntlet, and all 3 traps found. Starman can just walk through the right tower free without worry if he so chooses.
That's always a good thing. You can kind of, probably this will just be then like a single dip emblem. We probably won't really worry about coming back later for the trap chests.
Yeah, with how good of this gear already being, like, this Kane is going to be loaded. And once Starman does get up to Hobbs, that Dragoon Lance will make this fight go a lot better for him. You know you're on the ropes when you're using a rod for 25 damage in a fight. Yeah, Demas not a dragon, but at least you're not halving it via your poor little white lance. But yeah, Demas and Bahamut, not dragons, contrary to all appearances.
They're summons. They're eidolons.
Yeah. But we're going to be rocking out with this Kane to the tune of, at least Starman will, Power Shirt, Zeus Gauntlet, Headband, your choice of Dragoon Lance or White Spear. This is going to be a very nice overworld.
Yeah. He did indeed come to party. Yeah, and Rex in chat pointing out we also have a Sorcerer Robe and a Change Rod out of Evelyn for Palom. So that's good. Give it a little extra boost to our Black Mage. And we also get an Assassin Dagger for Eddie. That's always a lot of fun. If you can sort of do your ATB manip and get that swoon proc off with some amount of regularity.
Oh yeah, with the standard shop settings on this flag set, you can buy lots of great things once you get to the gated shops. You know, hourglasses, coffins, Bacchus wine. But having just an assassin dagger in your pocket, and knowing how to work that ATB, saves you a lot of money in the insta death department. You see an Asura down here in Antlion Cave. Don't think there is an Elven Bow in Fleury's inventory, although Palom at level 13-14 probably not going to be landing that many hits there. I think we're going to see lifelock strats to get through this fight.
Oh, white cast strats! I love it.
Hey, 700 damage. One more of those. This fight will be done. Waited for the Life 1 cast to make sure Asura stayed where she needed to be, but very elegant use of the tools.
I love it. I love it.
And we get a pan, so you won't have to go through Sylph Cave more than once this seed. Question is, though, is Fleury going to try to leave off a bull to get the single dip in each?
Yeah, that's always the question with an early pan. We'll have to see where he goes next and sort of follow from there.
Starman, meanwhile, has cleaned up that D-Mist. Of course, no bonus round on this flag set. Eddie gave us the item that is in the D-Mist spot on other flags. No boss hunts required. I still get that twinge of excitement when I see D-Mist anywhere, and then I have to bring myself back down to earth. Be like, oh, no.
Not exciting in this flag set. It's just another boss.
And a pretty rude one at that. And Fleury is electing to go ahead and check out Fabul. Not going to worry about the single dip. It's a nice place to go. Relatively easy fight. You get the full heal before and after the boss fight. So, it's fine. You may fly here twice, but it's fine.
It's fine. Fabul's nice this time of year. They got the cherry blossoms are starting to bloom. It's really nice. You should totally go visit.
I'm down. Well, someone's visiting, and is that someone? No, okay. I was hoping we were going to get a very quick Narg early in the seed. But yet another fight where Fleury's going to be a little bleeding seconds to Starman, not having that Dragoon lance.
Alchemy asked me how much the Fabul Department of Commerce and Tourism pay. Look, visit beautiful Fabul. We have our own theme song. No one wears shirts, I guess.
You know, it's supposed to be a nice, peaceful monastery, but you're making it sound like Fire Island or something. You gotta calm down.
I'm not the one who made those sprites, okay?
Just come to Fabul, hang out with 24 shirtless men. They're burly.
They have the power of their friendship.
But somehow cannot manage to beat up 3 little imp captains on Hobbs in the vanilla storyline. It's a shame. Now, we did get a pink tail there, which, of course, if we find that hook, is a guaranteed adamant armor. If you're on a hook route, love to have it. If you're not on a hook route, it kind of informs how much you're willing to dig for trap chests later on. 1 adamant is great. 2nd adamant is good. By the time you get the 2 of them, it's pretty diminishing returns. So definitely gives Fleury less of a reason to go to Fabul at this point.
I think he's probably heading back to Baron. Yeah, he's heading for that Baronin check.
No Cecil, no Tella, no Fu. Not a whole lot of value from ordeals just yet.
But we have not seen who's in the inn, so... Ooh, that's Edge, and that's only the water hag for the first one.
So it's not the full meeting of the Baron legislature?
Well, we're gonna find out when we get to the second round. There is always water hag into Gauntlet, which is fantastic.
You thought it was 1 blue robe, but haha, it was 17. Yeah, Edge here's great. Even picking up that Thunderclaw from the cafe pantry there. I don't know what they're cooking with that, but fantastic piece of gear. Odin's still out there somewhere. Keinatsu's still out there somewhere. You're getting an Edge who can use it. Love to pick up a Thunderclaw in your random early game looting. And although we've not seen anything other than claws, Ninja Blades are very likely going to be in a gated shop, and you can probably find Long Blades if you scour the overworld. Oh my god.
Witch!
I can't believe you've done this.
Yay, Senator Crocodile! My love!
Well, I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing to say.
I'm good. I have done my commentary curse. I am very happy.
I will say, Fleury, wishing here maybe for a few more spells on Palom. These tier 2 ones take a few turns to come out, but the nice thing about this gauntlet here is that you can frequently just knock off every enemy but one, and if you need to recover, you should be able to recover. And Fleury needs to recover. That Palom is lying on the floor.
Oh. Come on, Fleury, you can do it.
Starman also deciding no thanks regarding the Ordeals play, and going to be finding again 18 blue robes in a cafe. They're all here for your birthday party.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, tomorrow I get to go out for sushi as like extended birthday. I'm excited.
Here we go. Down to one Fang Shell. We see the life pot coming out.
By the way, are fang shells, are they supposed to be like gooey ducks?
Yeah, I think there's some kind of mollusk or...
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna get some Fang Shells as part of your sushi platter tomorrow?
I actually have had clam sushi before. I've tried a lot of different flavors at this point. The rarest I've gotten to try was uni sea urchin.
Ooh, sea urchin is really nice.
It's super unique. But it's I'm excited. It's owned by what like a friend from like middle school who I haven't seen in a while. So
Yeah, I do not remember the last time I had sushi. I may need to try to celebrate with you in spirit and go find
yes.
some nigiri of my own.
Ooh. Well, apparently he has a thing where if you're a friend, you can ask him for stuff that's off menu. But for right now, I'm just gonna go and just like see what he's got cooking up because I'm excited. But for making his way through this, I'm sure Starman, they will also have a perfectly fine time getting through here. That little extra bit of power they got from Evelyn.
Oh yeah, and the nice thing about this too is that as long as Palom survives all these fights, I think there's enough XP here to get Virus, which will then, if this isn't your way underground...
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
There's Virus.
Will accelerate your ordeals checks to a decent degree, since that's the only thing we have left, if this ain't it. More white spear cast item action.
Yes, I love it. Yes, White Mage Kate. See, this is like a little preview of the after years. Does he get white in the after years? Okay, thank you.
Has
Alchemy.
anyone ever played After Years? People, I thought it was only a meme. I didn't know people had actually played it.
Oh, just the Edge is your one reward.
Well, we will be going up the mountain then, but what a nice little team we have. You give me one white mage here, and I'm ready to conquer the rest of the seed, I think. You got Edge, you got Kane, you got Palom. Starman, having unlocked Virus using it, much faster casting time than those tier 2 spells, higher spell power as well. If you're not hitting an elemental weakness, it's definitely the way to go through here. Fleury picking up a couple of spare Star Veils and a Silk Web here in the shop. By the time you get done with, Golbez and Wyvern and yada yada yada, I've found on these seeds, it's a little tricky to stretch your starter kit Starveil supply. Starter kit Starveil supply. Come on down to Starveil starter kit supply, Scala. We got all your mirror needs. Remodeling your bathroom? We got you covered.
Ask about our Moonveil special. Yes, Starveils and Starveils accessories.
What all would you actually count as a Starveil accessory then? Would you count Illusion as accessory?
Yeah.
Like you go Starveil, Moonveil, Illusion. I would even kind of consider Bacchuswine an accessory because of the fact that Bacchuswine goes through Starveil,
Ooh, that is true.
Yeah. Although you're getting a little narcissistic there, aren't you? You have your mirrors, you have your wine, you're just looking at yourself and thinking, oh, I have aged so well.
It's a good time! Oh, it's even Sub-Zero Edge. Oh, that's a palette I really like.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite. For some reason, whenever I get the Sub-Zero Edge, he feels stronger than the other edges. Is that weird?
No. I don't know. I like we got the sort of the green dragon cane. We got Edward dressed up in the Type 0 Academia outfit. And then I believe Palom is in the Luigi palette from Super Mario World.
At this point, Starman roughly one boss check behind. Does have a long blade for Edge that I think the long blade was back in Troya, so they should be equal on that. But of course, has the dragon damage advantage with that Dragoon Lance. The more dragon bosses we see, the more Starman makes up that loot time over the course of the run for sure. So neck and neck so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, this has to have at least a guiding way towards our way underground.
That's a snake, not a bunny, friend.
Not a buddy friend, no.
So I think y'all got to put more wacky flags in races just so we can see guiding way more often, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they kind of earned, you know, the ability to take a break. Though you can still encounter guiding way if you use the test settings, and you want to test out like a boss at a certain location. But this is like a good reminder. Hey, if you want to test like bosses at different locations, there are test settings, and you can go when you generate a seed. And then if you want to be able to sort of like have like more experience with that particular boss at that particular, you know, area, use your meta configurations. There you go. That'll be my little like free enterprise training suggestion.
Pro tip of the day.
Pro tip.
And speaking of nasty bosses at rude spots, Leviathan not so generous here. Fleury does get through, probably kind of thankful to have those extra levels and that extra edge from the Baron in. Ice 2's one-shotting everyone on the team that they would hit, but makes it through cleanly. We're about to find out, is this our way underground, or do we have more
Come on,
rabbit holes
chains,
to chase?
chains. Hook!
Very, very curious. Of course, not only is that our way underground, that's an adamant armor for both racers. So it is the Adamant Cup, and it's going to be equal. It's not someone went and chose the correct trap chests while the other one said, I don't need your loot. Both runners going to have it, and thus we're going to get to see which racer here can really leverage that immense power to their advantage. I love it when both runners get one at roughly the same time, and you can see just how each one chooses to wield that power. So this is going to be really good. Because lots of good options here. Once you get Palom, Palom has Virus, get Quake on him as well. That lets him sweep any trap chest, pretty much, if you decide to keep fishing. Kane, of course, has the really good weaponry already. You can power him up even more. Edge right now, until we see better gear for him, I actually might leave it off of him. Especially given that we found a ninja shirt earlier, which is very legitimate armor for the lab.
It's like it's made for him or something.
It is really kind of funny, because before Neki came around, there wasn't a whole lot of respect for the ninja shirt. It has really great defense and magic defense, but default Edge came with a black belt gi that just gave you a strength bonus towards multipliers anyway, which you need 8 strength for a multiplier, you need 16 agility for one, so people are like, I'm good with just the black belt. But now, on this flag set, ninja shirt, resurgence. I'm a fan.
I'm very happy that it has indeed come back in a big way. Is the ninja shirt like 90s fashion? Like, isn't like 80s and 90s fashioning starting to have like a bit of a resurgence?
Let me go break out the Jinkos.
Look. All I want is I want colorful windbreakers to come back. Okay? I really loved colorful 90s windbreakers, and I want one, but now in my size.
I don't think the windbreaker goes with the Jinkos, though. Which way are we going with the ninja shirt?
What is it more like one of those sort of like guest tank tops?
I'm actually trying to imagine someone wearing a colorful windbreaker and Jinkos, right? Okay, we need fan art of Edge wearing a colorful windbreaker and Jinkos, and that's the ninja row.
Wait, I don't remember what Jinkos look like. You have to spell it for me.
They're like the skater jeans that are like huge tubes that go all the way down.
Yes. I got you now.
Yeah. Yeesh.
I mean, wait. Now, are they the ones with the the straps.
I think maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time since middle school. It's been a long time. Hey, though, Fleury taking that adamant armor, going into Evelyn, so will equalize at least on the Dragonlance, and actually going to be able to take down all these fights. Adamant Kane is scared of nothing in here. The rest of the team looking still a little squishy, though.
Also, yeah. Why are they okay? Jinkos, why are your pants so expensive? I don't understand. It's because of how much fabric they are? I went to go look. I should not have gone and looked.
It's probably just supply chain issues.
I'm posting the link in chat so that everyone can appreciate with a question mark.
Appreciate with a question mark.
Yes.
That's my favorite way of appreciating things. always with a twinge of irony.
Yes.
God, that's the problem with society, chat. We moved from wallet chains to blockchains, and everything went wrong.
See,
Starman. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Alchemy has a point. They do look very much like hakama, from like traditional Japanese clothing. But anyway, talk about the actual seed that we're watching.
I have no idea what Fleury got from that Mad Ogre chest. I hope chat or our tracker, shoutouts to Nth, spotted that.
Apple.
Oh, just an apple. Dang.
Apple. I actually kind of like this double emblem play now that we have the adamant armor.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because we are going down the hook route. You get a little bonus XP. You know that these fights aren't a challenge for your team right now. You pull one Masamune, you pull a second adamant armor. Any number of things out of here just makes your life so easy going forward, and might actually put you in a position to not have to loot at all after hitting the underground.
Yeah, like Alchemy pointed out, it does mean a double dip for Starman, but they already cleared out like everything, so they know just where the trap chests are.
Yeah. And the double dips.
The back is sneak. Yes, I love it.
I mean, yeah, Bacchus can be in gated shops, but there's always a chance it's not, and having a few in your pocket before you've killed every ogre chest in the game. Smart moves.
I have to admit, I love how more and more we've come to have like a nice variety of these sort of like interesting interplays with like the different random encounters in the game. I like that incentivizing the trap chest has made it so that obviously trap chests have always been incentivized, but they're especially so in this flag set where we also give you the power to kind of deal with them at a point where they're still very relevant. So I like it when I see those types of like nice interconnected strategies.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And another thing that I think really plays into that is doing the party size 4 thing. When you have, the full array of members, you don't have to prioritize getting full value out of every single one on your team. You can just have everyone be pretty good and everyone makes up for their own weaknesses. You take that 5th party member away and you have to really start getting as much juice as you can out of each of your teammates. And Starman deciding not to go for the other 2 chests. Moving on, Fleury gets yet another White Lance, which
can you dart those?
You can dart those, so no omnidextrous, but it's more stuff in the kitchen sink.
There's the wine. That's okay. You get some for free. It's fine.
Yeah. But great. Bacchus wine on this group flag set is so strong. Just because you're gonna have powerful weaponry, you're gonna have heavy hitters, and you probably don't have white mages to spare. So letting your Zerkers take care of that on their own, very nice.
It's also just good for a party.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is Bacchus wine Guinness for one day only?
I guess. I mean, here's the thing. The thing is that, like, even though my birthday is St. Patrick's Day, I actually have, like, zero, like, desire to drink beer. I would much rather have, like, wine or cocktails or hard sodas. I just don't like it. I've tried. It's
legit.
legit.
We'll note that going for all 3 chests has paid off for Fleury. Getting an Avenger there. We talked about how good Zerking is.
Ooh.
Why even buy the wine when you can have the Zerk for the low price of 1 equipment swap? But Starman is taking the ones in the cave, or Starman may have just been looting and said, you know, if I find the Stillman, great, I'll fight him. If I don't find him, no big deal. But Avenger, Zeus, Power Shirt, Kane. Kane fans rejoice.
Yes.
The boy is online this seed.
I would consider. Oh no, he fell asleep. I would consider myself a Kane fan. I like Kane. I like jumping over things. I like the brooding. I like the blonde hair. I like the Liam O'Brien voice acting. I'm down. Or Koichi Yamadera if you prefer the Japanese. Also very good.
I'm just glad to hear anyone who also likes the 3D remake with the voice acting. I love that version of the game. I think it's great.
I liked it. I own it. I own it in both languages, so I hope I like it. Well, that was. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and we've got about as even Steven as you can get here. Starman taking that Stillman chest, Fleury bypassing it, getting equal cutscenes roughly just a few seconds apart here. Tell us here if you want to get some anchoring on. I fully agree with Starman's ditching Edward for him. And we saw dolls at the Ruby spot, so not looking like this is going to be a difficult hook route at all. Very generous today. We'll note that Starman also got a crystal ring from the Stillman chest. Not a lot of immediate power, but it does offer dragon defense and can be equipped by basically anyone on the team. So, kind of a subtle piece of gear, but one that you can get some important use out of in the late game. So, who do you think would be the worst boss for them to run into at King Queen Evelyn here?
Ooh.
Who would make Fleury scream the most?
Oh. I'm trying to think. That's actually a good question.
It saddens me that DKC is already out since he was up on Ordeals. That's the big nasty down here.
Yeah, but people pointing out, people saying Evil, but we got an Adamant, so we've not seen Blarg. We've not seen our Wyvern friend. Vigan is another good choice.
Yeah. Chat is correctly pointing out that with the Adamant armor, you're not in immense danger from anything.
Ooh, Possum points out though, CPU with that Globe 9199 can still kill someone in Adamant armor.
Yeah.
Blarg can't be here because it's our way underground, so we can't have some of the particularly nasties.
And Starman still fishing for trap chests, does take this Mad Ogre one down here. Burning the Hourglass, interesting. Not saving that for a rainier day, wants the value now.
It's my value and I want it now.
Call JG Hourglass, 877 stop now.
Yes, exactly. It's just Mylon. At least here, Mylon's by a ravine. He's thematically appropriate for once.
Ooh, the full moon and the spear both doing double damage to the secretly floating Mylon Z. And I believe Fleury's Palom knows Quake, right?
I'm pretty sure he's got Quake. I mean, I'm assuming Fleury's just gonna go right on into this, and I'm gonna bother for the safety save.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
don't think you even need to burn your hourglass here. I think just one good quake and you are moving
Yeah.
on.
Oh, I did not see what Starman got out of that trap chest, though. It went by real fast.
That was a lunar staff, so
Oh, okay.
nice little white mage stat stick, but not what you're really looking for when you're trap chest fishing.
Yeah. Come on, Palom. Oh, we're bluffing up. I
Does
like
not
it.
want to risk a big doll, so taking
Yeah.
a little bit of safety, just a little bit. Pal's like, was it Ravine? I will show you how.
All right, let's see. Do we sweep this board? Oh!
Oh, 2 dolls remain.
Come on.
Dawn of the final day, 2 dolls remain.
We good.
Hey,
We good.
clean.
Starman, though, not losing, like, any amount of time, though, to taking that extra little trap chest. Like, basically just right nipping on Fleury's heels.
Yeah. I'll note that edge failed to one-shot the Tella. I wonder if Starman equipped that Tella just out of reflex, but remember, if you want to keep your characters on the floor, don't give them the big armor. Definitely don't give them the I love it anytime I try to knock down one of my own characters, only to find out I left an adamant armor on them, and then I get real sad about it. Why am I only doing 1 damage to my...
Whoops. So we got either ruby or elements at the top of the tower. We also have our tower key. Do you think we might end up doing just the tower play now? We have enough power for it, I would think.
I personally like it, just because it will swap your airship back, and then if you get a rat tail from any of these chains, you're good to go. On the other hand, we have 4 freebies that you can just go through right now. Maymart's chest.
Oh,
Sheila
Fleury's
1
going
and 2.
for that pan check.
Yeah, we may even see, like, you do these 3 freebies and then try not to go to Feymarch until you're strong enough to full clear it.
Yeah, that's totally, like, a good plan.
Yeah. I think if this were a higher, like, if we needed, say, 9 key items to beat the seed instead of just the 5, we might see runners more likely to go ahead and do Zot, but we only need...
To do Babel.
Pardon me, yes. You're right.
That's the other. I know. At least see now. This is one of the reasons why the DS version was nice. They actually made Zot and Babel look different. I'm sorry, the magma key from the Sylphs. You don't need this. We're going to give you this junk.
Yeah, it would not be in then on comms if I didn't misname about at minimum 3 different locations. Like
that's the one thing I'm good at least.
I love going through Fabul Cave to reach the upper tower of Zot so that I can get underground, and then go to Troya to check the Job Dwarf. You know how it goes. Do see Divergent. Starman is heading down Feymarch way. Fleury gonna... what was the pan check? Oh, Magma Key. Duh. Yes. Yeah. Magma Key. Sheila 1 and 2 incoming. There we go.
The Sylphs got jokes.
I mean, with how easy that hook route was, I don't think either runner's going to be complaining about it. And here we go. Sheila 1. Check.
Ooh, rat tail.
What was that I was saying about swapping your airships?
Yeah. So we got our rat tail, we got our Luca key.
Still no darkness. Now you start to sweat a little bit, thinking, oh, is this going to be first one of us to find the darkness crystal?
Could be.
Another hourglass 2 in a random chest. Starman getting paid off by continuing to loot here. Some very handy items for the future.
Just a spoon. We've already gotten rid of our Eddie.
This is going to...
Much for me.
I mean, we got the edge, though.
Yeah.
So...
Ooh, that's true. It is... that is an interesting thing. It's like instead of, a long-term investment in Edward, where you get like a whole bunch of things, you instead get it for a single payout of 9999. Legend sword, we don't need that, but it's still nice to have for our key item count.
Yeah, so with the spoon and the legend sword, that is going to be 9 key items for our runners already. Zeromus is going to have a real bad time at the end of this seed. These levels are going through the roof.
Oh shoot! I missed our king and queen.
It's Golbez at Leviathan, and the other of Ruby or Elements. So one of them's at Dr. Luke, one of them's down here.
Okay.
So you could take a save and check this one so you know how to prepare for the top of tower.
Oh, nope, Starman, don't care. Nope and on out.
I mean, with the Adamant armor, neither variant is really threatening back up at the top of tower, of course.
So Starman going to be doing a little bit of crisscross applesauce here as Fleury goes and clears out his inventory, does a little bit of shopping. So while we have a moment, let us thank the other wonderful people on this restream team. We have Alchemy doing the actual restream. We have Nth, who's doing the tracking, and also was our coordinator for today for all the matches that we have lined up. And we have an absolutely amazing lineup. I believe it is 4 matches today. Yeah, 4 matches today. And so much more on the Discord. This is my reminder. Please join that Discord. We have been having watch parties and spoiler threads, and it's just a grand old time because there is more tournament happening than we have room for on the channel.
Yeah,
on both channels.
If you can't get enough free Enterprise, what are you doing at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight?
It is. Now, I was joking with people. When we were doing, sort of planning for all of this, especially for restream planning, Ali at one point made a joke being like, well, we could definitely make some notes about people who matches that we might think would be interesting to try and get on restream. But knowing our luck, everyone will schedule on a Thursday at 8 p.m.
And 9 matches.
9 matches.
9 matches.
We're talking about the ultimate Khadgar experience. Ooh, there's Bahamut.
It's like the scene at the end of The Matrix with, Colonel Sanders in the room with all the monitors, except each one is a different free Enterprise match.
Absolutely. You could definitely do that if you wanted to.
Starman here, peeking into Mysidia, looking to call an audible regarding the party composition. Are we going to pull Eddie out to actually use the spoon as a weapon?
Come on, Adamant Spoonward! Oh my god! I love it! Whatever, go away, Edge. Edward's time to shine. I love this.
Yeah.
See, Infed is the person with thoughts and concerns. I'm just here for memes. Yes! Adamant Spoonward! Adamant Spoonward! Yes! Go for it!
I mean, if you're gonna do it, doing it when you have the Adamant armor around is the time to do it. Like, a Spoonward with even just a power shirt is gonna get knocked over by a stiff breeze. This one will be able to tank a wide variety of hits and keep dishing out that immense damage. We call him a glass cannon, but you put the Adamant on him and it's more transparent aluminum cannon. There we go.
Yeah.
Starman equalizing on the key item count. I believe we'll have that. Oh, well, we still have to turn in the rat tail. Pardon me. So 9 key items. I kind of like Fleury doing Dwarf Castle here before chasing the tower key, because if this is a key item, the Luke spot is massive XP for the team, and it saves you a bit of time on mid-game grinding. Oh, just a sword rope.
Womp.
Yeah, big whammy there.
All right, I think now we're going to go tower.
Yeah, we did see, so for the big item shops, we've seen Bacchus Wine back in Epland Cave. Of course, Fleury pulled in Avenger, reduces the need for that a little bit. We saw Hourglasses for sale down in the Fey March. I don't think either runner has been to Tomra yet to look maybe for... I mean, Coffin's not exactly as required when you have Hourglasses and an Assassin Dagger, of course. But yeah, I guess that's most of the really important things we're looking for. Sirens are nice, but you're going to be going to the moon with 10 key items and an Adamant armor.
Yeah, totally.
I'm not sure either of these runners really feels compelled for them.
We did have some Sirens in Tomra as well.
We did. Thank you, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Is this going to be... We did have a race yesterday where a runner bought 20 Sirens, only used 4 of them. So... I think a fun game to start playing is the over-under on how many Sirens actually get used in a seed. Because I think I've seen many racers buy, like half dozen, and then use maybe 2 of them tops.
I mean, that's kind of like a bit of a holdover for some of our other flag sets where Sirens were a lot more valuable. With the high completion percent of the Adamant Cup, you often, just through doing checks get, the XP that you need, which is part of the flag set design.
And Fleury here doing the tower key check before climbing the rest of the way up the tower.
Are we going to see the Penguinator special?
No way.
No.
We are seeing... go ahead.
We need too many key items for that one.
We are seeing the very rare Blitz cast, though, yeah. We love how Quake and Meteo ignore Wall. Well, you know what else does? Every spell of edge. Well, every elemental spell of edges. There we go. So we're gonna finally find out: is this elements or is it Ruby? I don't know. With dance moves like this,
I do like that the Ruby Sprite actually gets a chance to dance a little bit. All right, what we got? Ah, it's elements. It was actually a more coordinated dance than we thought it was.
So frequently we'll see runners when fighting the elements fight skip some portion of it. Skip the back half with Kenatsu and Val, if not even the Ruby part. Here though, I don't think we have any massive sources of ice or anti-mage damage here, so we might be seeing the full go-around for both racers here for a change.
Not surprising. I mean, ooh, but that white spear. Wait, why did we? Oh, we're reflecting it. I got so excited that it did bump kiss.
We do see Fleury going for the full reflect here, though, not wanting to even see the Ruby phase. So we are seeing this tech in action.
That gives us the Adamant Rock. Down an Adamant Rock.
We're up to 10 key items, and we've not seen anything we need except for the hook. Where are the key items at? They are apparently behind those Fey March fights? Or this tower key once we finally leave.
Or Luca key.
I'm rooting for an annoying Fey March fight. Golbez at Leviathan is particularly obnoxious. At Asura, it's great because the spell's power's so high that he's going to chew through his own 23,000 HP so fast. 35k at Leviathan, lot slower to deal with. And this also means that the Ruby that we now know is at Asura, those Fire 2s and Glares are going to be doing lots of damage. I'm really hoping we get some Feymarch battles this season.
It sounds spicy. Which would we call it? Caliente?
Muy caliente.
A muy caliente Rubicante fight. I'm sorry. Now we all have to apologize to Alchemy. We probably completely did that wrong.
Crumbling bridge. Hey, our runners split up a little bit when they got underground, and they are again basically neck and neck adjacent. Well, forget your Luca Cave. Forget your Feymarch. I mean, we might still see a Luca Peak just because you can reset if the item is Bupkis. But Darkness, of course, opens up 2 of those objectives, Crystal Sword and Murasame Altar. Kind of the 2 most obnoxious ones to get right, because you have the 3 checks all side by side at the bottom, and then those 2 are the little, orphaned ones in other parts of the LSD.
Oh, we are getting a Luca check. I love it.
There was a conversation going on earlier today on a couple of Discords about how this Luca check has been biting some racers severely, and that it's been strangely determinative. This can tell you so much about what percentage of the moon you have to do while you're up there. So I like the peak.
Starman also not leaving the underground with checks on the table.
Yeah, and I did forget that Starman hadn't done Dwarf, so this does put Fleury just a few minutes in the lead. Not significant. Still can go either runner's way tonight. It's only 3 o'clock. What am I talking about?
It's good time zone. This time
You ever actually go to the movies at a 1 o'clock showtime, and then you get out and your body has no idea what time it's supposed to be?
Ooh, yes. I mean, that's when, we could go to movies.
That's true. If I were to go to one now, I don't know what this is. What is this place? Why is there a huge television screen? I don't know what's going on.
I at least, that's the whole thing, the last movies you saw before everything happened. I at least had okay ones. It's a pass. I'd keep it. I'd keep it.
Yeah, I think you walk that out.
You walk that out.
Well, it depends. It depends on this fight.
Okay, let's find out. Oh, Antline's not on the move. Oh, wow. We just don't even care about that pass anymore. Okay, then.
I am okay with this.
All right. Unclick that button, I guess.
That's a whole bunch of nope right there.
Yeah.
So what was your last movie that you saw before?
The one I picked or the one I got talked into going because it's 2 different answers.
No, the last one you actually physically saw.
It was Frozen 2 because I took my nieces to go see it. I didn't mind it. It was perfectly fine for what it was. Ooh, I like those ribbons. Okay, I guess not ribbons.
Mine was.
I know.
Cats.
Yes. You chose poorly.
Look, I paid $1.50 at a second run theater to see it, and it was an amazing experience that I would not trade the world for.
The thing is that surprising absolutely no one, Cats is a musical that I have seen multiple times, but I had no interest in the movie whatsoever.
Oh, but it's fun because then you get to contrast which songs are better in the stage version versus the film version.
It's always going to be the stage version. It's all that's easy.
I no, there are 2 songs in the film
Okay.
version that are better than
Okay.
the stage version.
Okay. Which two?
Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser is much better in the movie version.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, okay, that's probably the only one. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. But the last movie I saw of my own volition, which this is going to show how much of a nerd I am, was Promare. Which if you want a really excellent anime experience, go watch Promare. Promare is a lot of fun.
See, I'm just not a horse fan, so I'm imagining tricking like your nieces into like
Here's
not
the
you
thing.
personally, but hypothetically tricking nieces into a day of horse movies. Like we're gonna watch Black Beauty, we're gonna watch Secretariat, we're gonna watch Promare.
The thing is that my one of my nieces is actually an anime fan, and she would probably be super down to watch Promare, even though she'd be like, you know, Auntie S, what is happening in this movie? And I'll be like, well, you see. There's a lot of metaphors happening in this movie. All right. Oh,
Anyway,
it's a
5
moon
cutscenes
Rosa.
later.
5 cutscenes and a discussion about movies later. I don't think we're taking this Rosa.
It's a lot of safety for your Zeromus fight.
Oh no, we are taking. Oh, Palom just getting the boot.
Yeah, so you're trading off the ability to hit, big elemental weaknesses with spells here. Tele can do a little bit, but not everything, not to the degree that Palom could have. But you're getting a whole lot of security. Rosa getting double XP from these fights, will get caught up to Cure 4 in a hurry, have a pretty good HP pool. It's the more conservative play. I kind of expect Starman to not make it.
Oh.
I mean, he played the Eddie card,
This is true. He did play the Eddie card.
Yeah, there has been a heroine robe in the inventory somewhere here. We have that sorcerer robe to spare from Dwarf Castle, Protect Ring. Yeah, lovely here. Starman actually does have that life staff from lunar staff. We both have life staves from Baronin.
Yes.
Pardon me.
Yes.
So yeah, we're kind of loaded for White Mage Bear here.
I'll definitely. Oh, is there come on for my birthday? I want there to be value in Cave Bahamut.
We are going here instead of down to the objectives. I wonder if this is just going to be like a Siren Hourglass kind of thing, or if we're actually going to take the boss fight.
Seems like it. See, look, we're actually using our sirens. Yay, go us.
So the precision question here is Fleury going to manage to get a double life glitch off? I mean, this is just absolutely dummy thick XP either way you slice it. 180,000 for one life glitch, but it's very nice, very satisfying to get the full 240 via doing the double life.
We're watching for it. Oh, just a little too early.
It's all good. Again, you still get the 180,000. Yeah. This Rosa is about to gain like 28 levels or something like that. It's fine.
It is definitely fine.
And a jumping cane one-shotting it with the Dragoon Lance. Also lovely. Pardon me, 23 levels. Sorry.
You were close. It's fine. It's better than I would have guessed.
We are seeing the Palom drop for Rosa on Starman's side as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but he's just going straight in there.
Yeah, I mean, there are floors down here. You can also get the double gold dragon fight.
This is true.
Floor 3 notably has it. Floor 6, I think, has it. So, you don't really have to go to Cave Bahamut for it unless you really do intend to take the boss on, which I guess we'll see Fleury peek it soon.
Pretty sure Fleury's gonna peek it. That'd definitely be my thought about it.
And Starman going directly to the objective. Going to try to light up number 5 on the board here. But base level Rosa, Tella is kind of like your only operating white mage right here.
Yeah,
Adamant Spoonward.
It's the base level Rosa that has a little, but
I believe there are a lot of free fights still out there, though.
Oh yeah, Fleury was just here for the EXP. Oh, he's probably gonna go save before he checks the boss.
And Plague is definitely one of the freebies here. Get your Zerkers rolling, and
Edward,
no
go!
problem here. I think we're gonna see the longest 0 count of our lives.
I love that trick. I don't know how you do it, but it always looks super cool and impressive to me.
The short and dirty of it is the game cannot resolve more than one thing happening at a time, and so if you make stuff happen all the time, it can never end the timer on the count, it can't end the timer on Starvales, it can't do a few other things.
It's free in Cave Bahamut.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, come on, Assassin Dagger play! Assassin Dagger play! I was so excited.
Starman's Rosa gets online via the boss fight.
How many levels was that?
About 20.
Okay. You get an objective. You get a number. You get a nice check mark. That's your reward.
yeah. Seed's got a few jokes, but you have to do this anyway. You did the fight super clean. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Is it like getting a check mark, or is it like getting like a sticker? Like which of those feels better? A check mark off on your to-do list, or a nice sticker in your planner?
I don't think that well, okay, to answer your question, the sticker is nicer, but I don't think that reward qualifies for a sticker. That is only a check mark.
Okay, you got it. The people who do like the planners with all like the stickers and everything, I mean, is there value? Ooh, there's a party rock. Could be possible value.
That is not gonna get checked for a long time.
Oh no, I know that. Yes, it's maybe value, possible value, quantum value.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we see. So the thing is, we know where the pass is. We know neither runner committed to keeping it. No one wanted to fight Antlion at Evil Wall for it.
Yes.
So I guess there is a small temptation to try to avoid walking the moon twice.
Right.
But what you're doing then, you're kind of making up for in flight time, back and forth and back and forth. Basically, you just feel awful no matter what you do.
Oh, now Starman's doing a little tangle with the King Ryu's.
Dragoonland's gonna go to work here.
I have just been so surprised as to just how like neck and neck Fleury and Starman have been this whole time. Like, there's a bit of pacing back and forth, but I like a match where I have like no idea who's going to win.
Yeah, and I will say at this point, with the way the equipment has fallen, we've not gotten a whole lot of big rewards for edge from anywhere. So I think Starman is really pushing this into overdrive here with that Spoonward. And knowing that you're going to get the double XP from all these moon fights, I was skeptical of the Bard, but it's looking pretty good at this point.
I mean, sometimes things actually go Edward's way. Not a lot of things, but occasionally like one or two things.
Yeah, those levels look pretty darn good. Starman heading over to the Bahamut altar first, doing the objectives first. I think both our winners will be hard-pressed not to full clear this moon, just given mean, we still need 3. There are only 4 key items left, and we need 3 of them. And that's on Fleury's side, where we've seen the Earth Crystal. The seed has really hidden everything. It seems so generous with the key items.
17 of 17.
I think you're gonna get your wish at this rate.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm like that sickos meme, but I'm just like 17.
Yes.
17 of 17. Oh, it's a moon turtle.
Hey, you don't have to kill your own Tella now. That's very convenient.
Thank you, Kainazo.
Now, Rosa and Kane don't really have to worry about the wave here. I think Eddie does. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But you know you're ahead of the wave curve here, so you can kind of just keep your party healed, get ready to pick Eddie back up for the XP at the end.
Are we going to Forbidden Power couple strats?
Alright.
Kane's fantasy power couple strats.
Chat, as our birthday present to Scala, Z is going to read an excerpt from your latest fanfic, Forbidden Power Couples of Baron. A Kane retrospective. But surprise, it's actually about him and Cecil.
But I mean, the thing is, people actually have written free Enterprise fanfics. Those do exist on the internet. I actually thought it was... Not only do they exist, they were actually written by someone I know. Shout-outs to Callaway. Oh, just a Stardust Rod.
So a Charm Rod and a Stardust Rod from our required objectives. Good seed. Good seed. Chase your objectives, chat. Maybe you will be rewarded with such lovely loot as checks notes. A Charm Rod and a Start. What?
And to chat. No, Emily. Randomized fanfics would be if you wrote like a fanfic in Twine, and then you like incorporated all of Twine's randomization functions to then randomize your fanfic.
Wait, I thought a randomized fanfic was just Mad Libs.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Okay.
But this way the computer does it for you.
So these runners still basically neck and neck. Fleury is still working on the turtle and has completed Cape Bahamut. Starman's going to be the first one to get a pick at these lower altars, which not objectives, but I do not think we're leaving the moon if we do not have all remaining 3 necessities. Hi, Val.
Kane's time to shine. Not really. We're probably just going to let her stay in tornado form.
Yeah, let's see these Zerks get a swinging.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I know, obviously, going Moon definitely feels like the play, but we faded that Fey March. I'm gonna wonder if that's gonna come back to haunt us.
We still got 4 items to see up here.
Yes, this is true.
So.
This is true.
And I, for what it's worth, it's very hard to commit to any kind of lengthy Fey March check.
Oh, no, I agree.
And although the Ruby is probably fine with this team, especially with the Adamant armor, the Golbez fight is not fast down there.
No. This is more just me sort of like from like a eye in the sky kind of thing, wondering, if that's gonna come back to bite people or not.
Yeah. And Fleury deciding now is the time to use the spoon. We see in the exact same fight, the repeated, 3,000 damage rolls from Eddie, the quad 9 from Edge. And everything must go. Clear out that kitchen sink.
Nice. Alright. Ooh, Starman threw it first. Let's see what we get. A harp. A
All right,
harp.
we have found
Still-
every key item except the 3 we need. Great, fantastic, love it. Love to play free enterprise.
I'm enjoying myself. This is great. I want harp for my. Now here's the thing. Last year for my birthday, I picked the harp song and the Z sprite because I wanted to do something specific. This time I did not touch anything at all. I will be as surprised as everyone else. So,
The seed can give you the gifts it has
Yes.
deemed appropriate.
yes, I mean if we end up getting my birthday Z sprite, I will probably that's it. I'll. It's like where do I go from there? I basically have to retire from commentary because I will have one. I will have one commentary.
You have one commentary.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's like my eternal joke that if someone ever does a pink puff grind on stream and gets an adamant armor from it, that's it. We're done. We're all done.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. We won't be able to do anything to top that. All right, now that we had sad parent times. It's just
Well, we now know in the booth that at most one of the 3 required items can be up here down at the vanilla Ogopogo Masamune altar.
Mhm.
So I feel that this is going to come down so heavily just who routes the Earth correctly. Are we going to see the Magnus into Zot play? Are we going to see right to the Fey March for the 2 side-by-side bosses? That's with how neck and neck these runners are. That's what it's going to come down to.
Love it. It's delicious.
Another
Ooh,
freebie here in the basement, at least.
yes.
And getting a life glitch off here will be even more XP. Edward's HP looking respectable. We got above that very important 1200 mark, which lets you survive a nerfed Big Bang.
Mm-hmm.
And Starman passing up the Assassin Dagger for the quad damage of the Rune Axe. May be worried that it wouldn't proc here, but this is about to be some ridiculous damage from this circed up cane.
Go, Kate. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Racial
Kane
weaknesses.
Kane is so angry.
They're good. That didn't take long. Another cool 180,000 XP. Okay, good news.
Okay, we spiked something we needed.
One item on the moon that we needed. So that means package and Baron Key, gated by some combo, a Twin Harp Earth Crystal Fey March fights.
Beautiful. I love it.
Having to life up Tella because Rosa still doesn't know exit, of course. her greatest flaw. Just not learning exit.
Her greatest flaw, the plot. No, Rosa actually has a perfectly fine part of the plot. It's more, was it flat? Oh, a swoon proc, yes, nice.
Yeah,
It's,
Fleury pulling out the Assassin Dagger to get that proc, yeah.
Like, why doesn't she get to, I mean, it's an interesting thing, because I guess, when you would get her in-game, she would be right around the time when you would learn exit. But it is interesting that that's a little, bit of the vanilla that we've kept for Effie rather than trying to put it back into her spell list.
What if y'all randomized the spell that she learns in Zod? So maybe, and whatever spell gets randomized to there, learns exit in that place again. Rosa on J spells, not learning exit, but getting holy from the tower, grinding a level 55 to learn exit. That would be such a troll.
No. I can hear Zoe in the distance, just being like, no.
I think y'all randomized all the stuff for Rydia, but that's because,
this is true.
Rydia's bad and needs help. Rosa is just the best and needs the nerf that not having exit gives.
I like that you are here advocating for nerfing Rosa.
Here we go. Fleury gets the choice of what to chase. Starman has one more freebie on the moon to take care of first.
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go, Fleury? Oh, we're gonna do that sand ruby first.
I don't want to make a decision yet. Let me just see who's in this bed. Oh, it's Cecil.
But we're not taking him. Not at this point.
I mean, you got the X-Cal. We got
We
the
do
X-Cal.
I don't know. I think he's a little late. I think he's gonna just stay here. Yep. Oh, he's even Dark Paladin, Cecil.
Goodbye, Cecil.
Bye, Cecil.
Yeah, like if we still had to say complete maybe the giant, then yeah, you'd be getting enough XP. But Fleury is scared of no Zeromus. Fleury's just scared of last locationing these items at this
Yes. Okay. Are we going to do the loop? I'm assuming we're doing the loop. Yeah, we're doing harp to Zot.
Committing to it. Cutscenes incoming. Let's see if Starman follows course or if Starman diverges.
Oh, this is I'm not sure. We'll find out together.
I mean, the K main locations are more heavily weighted than the K
This is
summon and
true.
K moon ones. So
This
you
is very
have
true.
2 K mains available, you have 2 K summons available, but the K summon ones are side by side. Same darn room. Golbez's a little slow. Ruby, not a problem at all. So I don't know. But at least, Fleury's being the people's hero. We are getting our
yes.
twin harp music. We
Yes.
get to enjoy those tunes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and chat pointing out, harp is an Irish beer, and the harp is on the logo of Guinness, so it's
This is
thematically
true.
appropriate for today.
Very, very appropriate.
No kamikazes at hand, no good way to knock the team down. Looks like we will be waiting for Dark Elf's speech.
Oh, we don't get to cut him off mid monologue. I know that's been one of the sort of meme reactions to Strangers of Paradise. I have not touched that game at all. That's okay. Y'all who might have fun with that game, go have fun with that game. Not for me. Anyway, but it's music time.
Uh-oh. Enjoy the tunes, and let's see Starman fly the swag chocobo. We're gonna get an encore.
Yay, Swagabo! It's a wop! Woo!
The runner's still gonna be.
I'll be quiet again now.
and neck here.
Oh no, wait. I'm so sorry, Invid. I could not hear you.
Oh, I was just saying.
I probably talked over you.
No, the runners getting their whammies right again, side by side. But Starman parked at Baron. Maybe Starman elects for the Fey March instead? We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll let you all have more Xenogears music though first.
All right, and Starman about to be rewarded with the whammy and the reset.
Rewarded.
Yes.
You can't see me do my air quotes chat, but I hope you could feel them in your soul. Also, I may have just used that to that little break to to run and get another drink.
Hey, we found Foo.
We did find
I hope we
Foo.
see a full Foo rejection here. Just no.
Yes.
Not even
No.
bothering with you.
We'll find out.
Yeah! Love to see a Foo ditch.
See, everyone got a little bit of what we wanted.
Mylon and friends at the final fight up here. Did have an orb fight earlier on that went super fast. I know I'm looking a few weeks in the future, but CPU fights in the bracket stage with that G back row flag being turned off are gonna be so disgusting.
Now it's your turn to be at the sicko's window.
Yes. I like seeing the cure forecast here to kill the zombies. That's a cute way to do it that you don't see all that often. Normally, there's some black mage throwing Quake or something.
I've been appreciating all of Fleury's like interesting spell plays.
So Starman now, roughly 2 boss fights, 1 check behind. I'm really hoping that we're gonna end up Force Fate March here, but with our luck, this is probably just a guarantee.
Come on.
No! Oh my gosh, the K main checks both coming up. Bubkus, we're going down to Ruby and Gulpez.
Oh, oof. This. Oh man, both of them are going to feel so behind at this point.
Yeah, like you are down to the last 2 places in the entire seed, and it's gaining 3 of your objectives.
Wow. Yes, I feel extremely blessed. Also, I'm very sorry for anyone who is on headphones, and I'm sorry for... I don't think there's a compressor on this mic.
They knew what they were getting into. They knew the job when they signed up for it.
Yes, this is true. If you're if you're here on if I'm on comms, you are getting full power laugh. I admit that is one thing. I won't go into like all the stuff that happened to me over the summer, but I was sick over the summer, and I admit the one thing that actually made me like the saddest is that my laugh was nerfed for a while. I couldn't like laugh very loud.
Aww.
I know, I felt so bad. I was like, no, I don't get a laugh. It's not fair. But now
Well,
it is back in full force.
we
Scala
are
ha.
we are all blessed to have Scala back at
Ah.
full laughter
Oh,
capacity.
we're gonna be back in full force hopefully by the end of the spring. That's the hope. That's the hope. I want to be able to go swimming. That's been my goal this entire time. Is I just want to go swimming.
Gotcha. So Ruby, huh?
You know, I mean, this would have been much worse earlier.
Oh yeah. I mean, the adamant armor. We see that Kane only taking 1 damage a pop. Glare will also only do 1 damage a pop. But we definitely have the DPS to get through here a little faster
Totally.
now than we did earlier. But yeah, fascinating, of course. We know, again, K-Main weighed a little more heavily than K-Summon, and on this seed, everything down here in the Fey March.
Technically, well, I mean, yeah, everywhere we need to go is going to be connected to Fey March, but we could definitely end up with a package behind Baron Key.
Yeah. Now the question is, I think, if you get the Baron Key here, from this fight, do you still fight Golbez, or do you just go?
Ooh.
I would just go.
Well, we gonna find out.
I do not like that Golbez fight. I mean, Fleury's already down to 2 characters standing. He does have an adamant armar.
I think Fleury's gonna take it. I think
Ugh.
Fleury's gonna take it.
No! Get out of there!
Ooh! Ooh! I love it. I love the. Ooh, this is so spicy.
I'm a fan of this. Golbez is he's just a slog, you know?
Oh, I know. But like I said, this is. I'll hop in the chat. Just hit the bricks. Just go.
This Fey March sucks. I'm out.
Yeah. You got what you need. Oh. But yeah, if that package is behind Golbez, though.
Well, if it is, Fleury may still have gained enough time on Starman in Magnus and Zod to make up for it. Because you have to do both boss fights. You have to do all 3 boss fights in the castle anyway, right?
Yes, you do, yes.
So, flying back to Fey March hurts a little bit, but it may have enough lead to where it's not going to be a problem. Do we even remember who gave the starting item?
It was Mom Bomb. I wrote it down.
Oh. Gross.
It's a terrible place for her.
Nah, this is fine. Even the bonus, like, our party is like level 60.
Yeah,
what are we worried about?
We're not worried about nothing.
And Starman going for Golbez first. If Golbez is a whammy, that's a bit of a problem. If it really needs this to be the package for an exciting finish here.
Yeah, needs to be exactly package.
But you feel behind. You're like, I have last location in this place. Let me go with the nastier
Bob
first.
Oh, totally. No. This is the correct play. I should say, this is the correct play from that perspective.
Yeah. But both runners just run roughshod over the seed. Different party comps, different looting strategies, and still just neck and neck basically the entire way through. Nearly full clearing the seed, and we're not even at the 90-minute mark yet. Just really speaks to the skill of the runners.
I know.
And how difficult this full moon group is. Like, just this is one of those groups to death that is very hard to know who ultimately will advance to the brackets from this group.
It's going to. This is probably, we're looking at a couple of groups that are definitely going to have some real spicy tiebreakers. Also, hi, Dr. Luge. So, I think no matter what happens, we're definitely in for a very fun time in the full moon group for sure. Are we gonna ditch? It's young. Young put on a little dance. Once again, reminded us to visit beautiful Fabul. It is lovely this time of year.
Oh, but we could use that ice claw to help us win that ruby fight
Okay.
faster.
Golbez. What we got? Ah! Oh no!
That's
Oh!
real
Oh,
rough.
Starman, my heart is breaking for you.
I mean, it was a great play. You look at, time.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And it goes to show you that even on these high completion flag sets, there's still rando is gonna rando.
Yep. There's the package.
You might think you can get away from it, but it still comes down to where those final checks are.
Fleury, wrong way. There you go, buddy.
Fleury doing the what I think should come to be known as the go mode walk, where you hit go mode and your left thumb forgets how to is a controller.
Is it the town of shame, like the rope of shame.
It's just so weird, the sudden injection of adrenaline into your bloodstream that happens when you hit that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's just Dark Imps.
Freebie in the basement. We're gonna see one final dose of Assassin Dagger action.
Come on, Assassin Dagger. Oh, we're just gonna hourglass them.
Well, wait. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, I don't think we got the proc. Oh, we're just gonna adventure them, aren't we?
Yeah, it was close, but I think the extra levels Fleury got on Tella ruined the ATB setup there. So
no.
It's fine. You still got a ton of damage.
Oh, actually, yeah, we have not seen Wyvern this seed. Wyvern, I think, was on vacation.
Yeah. So
unless Wyvern's behind package, which we're not checking that.
Yeah, package, Miss Cave, Waterfall,
or Giant. Yeah. Or just could be on vacation. Wyvern can have a vacation as a treat.
I love seeing a fully lit key item tracker.
Me too.
So nice.
Yes, it is a beautiful thing.
Especially when it's fully lit before the 90-minute mark. Again, and this was a hook route. This was a hook route.
I am so happy that I did put in for a couple of matches where I had availability tonight, and I am really happy I got to commentate this one. This has just been an absolute joy to watch.
Yeah, two expert runners of the game, using slightly different strats and just seeing a variety of ways to deal with these fights too. I feel that there was a lot to learn from our runners this seed too. Adamant armor, of course, simplifies things, but we talked about it when they got them. It's who leveraged it to greater effect. And it seems that tonight, Fleury had the ever so slight, the slightest of advantages. Giot's burning down the house, and that house, and that house, and that house, all the houses.
Burning down the house. As we continue the Final Fantasy fan tradition of making fun of absolutely terrible scenes, I can't say nothing as someone who here we go. Oh, here we go, chat. Here's a throwback for some of y'all. Someone who had a live journal icon that was just a picture of the Nibelheim incident, and just, oh my god, WTF BBQ.
Oh Lord.
I just made everyone feel real old, like how I am.
Fun fact, in my Gmail account, only one thing I get sent ever auto routes to the social tab, and it is my live journal digest update that I've not logged into in well over a decade. And I see it, I'm like, oh, I remember that. Delete. I don't unsubscribe. Like, I should just unsubscribe, but at the same time, I'm like, aw, cute little memory. All right. You can email me again next month.
No, Xenocat, don't ask me to explain LiveJournal.
Oh, you know what's great? Pass behind Antlion and Sealed Cave.
Oh yes.
That's great.
It's great. We have to walk the moon.
Oh, I heard you like walking through the lunar subterranean.
Would you like to do it again?
Yes, it's so nice. You get to sit there, your heart palpitating, looking back at the race channel to see if your opponent has finished yet. It's terrible. It's the worst 3.5 minutes of your life.
Absolutely. For people though, yeah, LiveJournal was a really great blogging platform until it got bought out, and there was a whole bunch of issues and everything. But no, I was definitely on LiveJournal back in that would have been the mid 2000s. And surprising absolutely no one, I ran multiple fan communities on LiveJournal. Mainly for... I know, right? No one is surprised that I ran the Crisis Core Fanworks community, and I ran the biggest PSP-era Dissidia community on LiveJournal.
I wish I were speedy and skilled enough to very quickly change my overlay picture to the shocked Pikachu face right then.
Wait, Alchemy! Wait, what? Were you... wait, hold up. Alchemy, were you part of Chaotic Cosmos back on LiveJournal? Okay. Oh, Alchemy knew my Dissidia community.
My favorite Scala trivia is that you're responsible for the joyfully bounding Sephiroth animation.
Yes, I am, which came from that LiveJournal community. Very short story while we're walking the moon. We figured out that there was a way that you could basically take animations from one character and put them onto a different character, and we put Kefka's running animation on Sephiroth. And it's like, oh, Fleury's doing the ultimate swag! No save! Just straight to Zeromus! I love this!
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You gotta respect. That's a full moon swag walk.
That's true. You do love to see it, unironically.
Yes,
I'm always a fan of the play.
Yeah. But anyway, because of that, we then made a GIF of it, and then the GIF started getting spread all over the place. But I was part of the figuring that out. So if you've ever liked the skipping Sephiroth GIF, you're welcome. Anyway, it's time for the thing.
That's true. Scala, can I ask you a very important question?
Yes.
All right, chat. For this birthday cutie, let us zerk this booty.
Yes! By the way, if you don't know, I actually do have a real-life pin that says, with, like, Scala and a Final Fantasy text box, whose butt are we going to kick tonight? I had to just a little bit. That's my other, like, big sort of lasting legacy, is I've somehow managed to get an entire community of, somewhere over 4,000 people to make jokes about butts.
It really is a struggle getting people in Year of Our Lord 2020 to make butt jokes. It's just something that you don't do in polite company on the internet. I don't know how you managed to make it happen. Truly.
I know.
It had to have been a struggle.
I mean, we had a joke last night that I need to have a business card that just says Scala Kitty Butt Expert.
Oh, no.
Good morning!
I don't think that butt is cute.
I don't know. I think Monokuma's kind of cute. Invent does not agree. Invent is not touching the Danganronpa series with a 10-foot pole.
Dang it, Grandpa! Nah, the amount of that game. I do like ProZD's parody videos.
Okay, those are fun. Yes,
those are fun.
Yes.
I'm like,
the thing is that I have a thing for cute things that are evil. Like, and I'm sorry for people who the series is like 11, 12 years old. I don't feel bad spoiling this. like for like Kyubey in Madoka Magica, who's very cute, but also very terrible. Yeah, see, Margie, yeah, like Sephiroth. See, Sephiroth. No, Sephiroth is very hot. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. But I don't think Fleury is going to have any problem with any of this.
I mean, we have 2,700 HP on the Rosa. You can survive a fully unnerfed Big Bang. And in fact, you kind of get the question here is, do you actually optimize the fight by not healing at all? Like, the Cure 4 animation, is it even worth, the 4 seconds to top your team off? And with the damage that this Edge and Kane are doing, probably not. This might be a controller down situation if you really want to minimize your Z time.
I mean, I could definitely see Fleury just, nail biting through this, given where, our go mode ended up being. Ventatsu, I will do that for you when we see the Grumble. I promise you. Well, see, we got a little healing as a treat.
Yeah, I mean, if there's only Meteor, you were fine anyway. But if there's Black Hole into Big Bang and more Meteor, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
didn't have quite the DPS.
Yeah. We don't want to get combo plattered, especially after that swag walk.
True. Resurking the edge before the turn menu even pops up. Always very nice. And there are rocks.
All right, let's bring this. Who do you think is going to get that? Is it going to be Kane or is it going to be Edge? Come on, Kane. I want Kane to get that last hit.
Kane is having some difficulty here
due
to his vendor.
It's fine. And just for you, chat. So long, farewell.
You're actually way too good at making that voice, and I'm a little frightened.
Thank you.
I'm glad we're doing this at 2 in the afternoon instead of at like 11 at night. I had to be like, Gallagher gonna make me do a murder. I don't. A
body has been discovered. It's Ceromus. But anyway, GG's to Fleury. Getting 139.02 for a full clear on this flag set in this time of year, localized entirely within the Free Enterprise Twitch channel. Ugh, fantastic, beautiful, loved it.
Hey, this is great news for Fleury. Advances to 2-1 in the Full Moon group, right behind Morpheus at 3-0. So this match really does define the landscape a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Our other 3 runners in that group other 4 runners have a little bit of work to do, but Fleury looking very well poised to get into that play-in runners-up match. So huge win for him today.
Hopefully, Fleury will be along to join us in just a moment.
Yeah, we do enjoy the interview process here, especially on seeds like this.
Oh, absolutely. It's a Fleury!
Fleury, GG's.
Thank you.
That was, we had a ball watching that seed.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting seed. Definitely one where I could have absolutely gotten hurt quite a bit, where I think on like the looting side, I'm a little on the low end, but I'm nowhere near the low part. But if somebody decides to be a little more generous, do a little more looting, and pulls a Blizzard Spear or an Ice Brand, probably beats it by 15 minutes.
Well, the interesting thing is that both you and Starman faded Fade March until the very, very end. Which that's what I thought really made this seed interesting, because I bet both of you probably felt so behind at that point after doing your moon clears.
Yeah, it was one of those where I'm either in a good spot or I'm like way behind, so not gonna fret it too much, because really both of those spots were Adamant, White Spear, Avenger. That's kind of what you want for Golbez if a Cecil isn't involved. So Like both of those were, I'm sure you mentioned it on comms. Can you? Yes. Should you?
Yeah, that was kind of what Inven was saying at the time.
How many races have we seen where someone took, an extra 8 to 10 minutes clearing out the Fame Arch spots, and then they both zonk, and now you can't make that up. So
So advancing to 2-1, things are looking up for you in the group, of course. When are your upcoming matches? Do you have any scheduled with the remaining group members? You should have 2 to go, I believe.
yeah, I believe I have Professor Render on Saturday, and Asmati Games is going to be sometime next week. And we'll see how that goes. I guess now I kind of have to root for Possum to at least take one more L. So hopefully Starman can get that done and give us a 3-way tie for first place,
No!
because Lord knows,
No!
as admins, we need more matches,
The
right?
logistics! The
I
logistics!
feel you there. But yeah, I think our group is going to actually work out to be pretty clean.
Mhm.
But we'll see. Like, Funnel Cakes looked really good those first 2 games.
Mm.
Starman's been around a while. Like, you never know.
I
We'll
mean,
see
this
how it
this
goes.
this was something where, like I said, as we were watching it, in the end, like you two were just like neck and neck in that Fame March, and it really came to you just deciding to fade Golbez was like the big play for you.
Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a coin flip, because I knew it would have been a fast fight.
Mm-hmm.
But like, probability wise, 1K summon versus 1K summon and a K main, I kind of like my chances on the latter. We'll see. It's definitely I feel like I went with the odds on choice, but it was definitely a risk that could have hurt.
Sorry, I'm looking back over at Starman doing some fun white. By the way, can I just say I loved your use of the white spear early on. Love seeing that. It made me so happy.
I mean, unfortunately, Kane's damage, even with a really good weapon early on, is not great. So using that white spear as an item for a easy 700 is often his best damage option. So
How annoyed were you that it was demissed up on Hobbs?
Yeah, not thrilled, and I wasn't sure how much the jump was gonna do. I figured let's take one, and our good pal Pale Dim showing up like soon after that wasn't great either, because my alternative was Flame Spear, and now Pale Dim doesn't really care about that either.
Also, GG's to Starman finishing off that fight. Also, getting the chance to say farewell to Monokuma.
And just a few minutes on, it really just all came down to the Golbez check there. I mean, you had to make a choice, and it was a good choice. But very close match, very exciting. Definitely worth a watch back when you get a chance, Fleury.
Absolutely, watch it back. Probably not with headphones. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Definitely looking forward to watching this one back. There were a couple of boss fights where I was very proud of it, and a couple of fights where I was like, "Come on, man, you done this before." But yeah, I'll let you guys wrap it up. I know Starman's gonna be hopping in here. I would just like to say that it is very awesome, and I feel very privileged to have been able to do a run on stream with such an awesome, amazing commentator, and to also
Aww.
have Invenerable commentate my match as well.
Thank you, Fleury. I hope I did okay. My job is usually in the background. But thank you all. But thank you as well for being part of my birthday. It was an absolute joy to commentate such a just. You both put on an absolute showcase of how to handle an Adamant Cup seed, and I loved it.
Well, thank you very much. Hope you have a good one. Hope your birthday's a nice one. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'll head on out. You guys take care.
GG's, Fleury. And we'll see if Starman wants to come on in for an interview as well. Waiting on an update from our restreamer on that front. Quick note, though, while we're waiting on that, there are more restreams today. In addition to having just a ton of matches tonight, if you want live with commentary, next match is at 7:30 Eastern right here on Free Enterprise. That's Judge Joe versus Kedril with Microcorgs and Rex Raul on comms. That's going to be a great one to watch. Got 8 o'clock, Xenocat versus Saradin. I think Xenocat's still undefeated. Saradin looking to hand the L over. 8 o'clock on Limit Break. That's going to be really good.
Ooh,
And then
absolutely.
late night, Freen 2, Dr. Cossack and Scythe Marshal, another great matchup. So, and of course, Khadgar crew. How many matches?
Oh, so many matches. Here's the thing. I've been telling people, like, I've been watching Xenocat and Scythe Marshal. I told people don't sleep on them, and they have just absolutely been just tearing it up. I am so proud of them. So, Xenocat pointing out both they and Saradin are undefeated.
Ah, gotcha. You know, I look at the standings and I see who's sitting atop each one, and yeah, so a combined 5-0 between these two runners.
So spicy.
I know what I'm doing at 8 Eastern tonight. That's gonna be.
Well, yes, but again, as we kind of reminded people, please join our Discord if you want to get in on even more matches. I just posted the link in chat. If you're watching us later on YouTube, the link is below in the video description, because that's the way you're going to be actually getting in on all of the action. But we do have Starman present. Starman, GG. That was an absolutely fantastic race. I know it probably doesn't feel like it in the end, but trust me, you two were neck and neck for so long in that race, and it was just, the tension was so good. It was amazing to watch.
I would just like a non-28 out of 28 seed.
I'm sorry. That was me. I sort of stated that all I wanted was to see, like, everything in this seed.
I mean, Starman, my friend, you were one of the people clamoring for higher completion flag sets.
I know!
You did this to yourself!
What you wished for. But, I mean, that one, like, you should watch this back. Y'all were neck and neck, a little bit of leapfrogging here and there, but an amazingly close race start to finish, beautifully played. This entire Full Moon group is so stacked. Just choosing the Golbez, which, you know, you're at the end, you know it's a coin flip basically between these two. What made you think you wanted the Golbez over the Ruby this particular race?
I was trying to heal up the full anyway, so like I had Tell Up, and I was like, okay, I can prep for the fight with Golbez, easier to Tell Up, just like have him cast Piggy on Kane and, you know, Rosa mini herself, and then went into the fight without having like to like resurrect Tella again.
Gotcha. What motivated you to make the edge swap for Edward? We know you got the spoon, but are you a really big fan of Edward on this flag set? Are there certain things you look for that make him your go-to?
I didn't want to open any more boxes for Kane edge weapons. I had like a pile of Kane weapons. I was switching them out the entire time. But I also had an Adamant armor and the spoon, so like I could just throw those on Edward and be reasonably sure he'd survive almost any encounter.
So Adamant armor was kind of the key thing for you there. Then.
Yeah, it was.
Gotcha. Cool.
I very much appreciated it. So there you go, Starman. You at least had me in your corner. You also really leveraged those trap chests early on. Like, it's like after you got that Adamant armor, especially doing. I loved the sneak play on the Bacchus. I know you got Bacchus right immediately afterwards, but I appreciated that.
Which yes, made that like turn into like, you know, dust in my mouth. I'm just like, I'll get Bacchus lines here.
But I appreciated the swag of it. I appreciated the play of it. So that's why I was letting you know.
But yeah, GG's beautifully run. Mm-hmm. Just bad luck at the end with Golbez versus Ruby. When is your next match, though? This group is still very open. You know, we do have Possum and Fleury at the top of it, but that third spot for the play-in, still out there. When do we need to be looking for you to challenge your next opponent?
Probably, if I remember correctly. Let me go look at the Full Moon group. I think I have a match on Sunday planned. Yeah, so we may be racing funnel cakes at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Ooh.
That's going to be a big one. Funnel cakes, of course, had very narrow losses to both Possum and Fleury. So be careful. That's a very more dangerous matchup than the standings indicate. It's going to be a heck of a race between you two.
But this tournament has been so many fantastic races. I have been like I have been just spoiled watching all these matches. And again, it always comes back to just the quality of runners that we have in this community, but also like the quality of the folks that we have behind the scenes doing all the production. You know, today we were very, very lucky to have Alchemy and Nth here in the background doing the good work that needed to be done, and that's usually where I'm at. So it was very fun to for people to be so kind as to let me be up front and on the mic for once as my little birthday present. I could not have asked for a better match, and and also because they all needed so much love to the tournament admin team who has been absolutely just day in and day out putting in all the work that is needed to run an event of this size. This is probably one of our biggest and most complicated events, and everyone has been doing such a good job making it happen, making it so that way we can get through our 260-ish matches that need to happen over the course of 3 weeks.
Well, you know what the actual disaster you've set up for yourself here now with Scholar, right?
No, what?
Everyone loves you so much on comms that they're gonna pull you out of restream duties. Like, no, get on that mic. Get on that mic.
Well, I hope that for those of you who tuned in this afternoon, I hope that I was at the very least entertaining. I can at least promise that. But
entertaining, charming, effervescent, always a joy to be around. Shall I go on?
Oh, thank you. I really do. I deeply do appreciate it. But just thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for sharing my birthday with me. It's really been a fantastic bit of joy when I definitely needed some of that. So, but I do believe we have, like Invent said, please stay tuned. Oh, hey, follow the Twitter. I'll do that. Follow the Twitter. We tweet whenever we go live, no matter which of our channels it is on. Obviously, follow this channel. Follow FE2, which is our secondary channel, which did get affiliate this week, by the way. We're getting all that set up because there's stuff that has to be done, but hopefully there'll be some fun stuff if you decide to support us there. And also, of course, follow our wonderful partners at RPG Limit Break, who have been so kind as to let us have their channel, so that way you can have all the Adamant Cup matches that you can handle. So, y'all have your support has been absolutely wonderful, and we can't thank you all enough. But I do believe, for right now, we're going to take all this good energy and bring it someplace fun, aren't we?
Yeah, Judge Joe is streaming, currently part of a ladder match, practicing these are the group flags, so Joe's been doing a lot of work on the ladder, getting a lot of practice in, so if you're looking for, alternate, avenues to take in your own races, definitely give Joe some attention and love. He's been killing it.
Also join the ladder. There you go. That's another thing you can do if you want even more free enterprise. But very much do not spoil the results of this race, and because we're going to a ladder match, do not spoil who Judge Joe's opponent is. If you can figure that out, don't do that. Just go cheer Joe on and come back around at 7:30. It will be Judge Joe versus Kedril back here on the flagship channel. And we're going to be super duper excited for everything else happening this evening. Thank you all again. I wish you all just nothing but the best St. Patrick's Day that you got. And we'll see you next time.
See you tonight, everyone.